Good morning, friends. Welcome to today's class. Yesterday we have discussed the monohybrid cross, how to make the genotypic and phenotypic ratios. Today we will be discussing at length how to make the dihybrid cross. Dihybrid cross, as it is defined as a cross in which two sets of contrasting traits are taken into consideration. Here we have taken the two sets of contrasting characters, stem length and stem shape. As we have seen in the table, tall versus dwarf and round versus wrinkled are the two pairs of contrasting characters. So while making an example of a cross, we will select a tall round plant with phenotype, it is written in the first line, versus with a dwarf wrinkled plant. In the second step, we are making the genotype, that is capital T, capital R, capital R. This another plant, small t, smaller, smaller. Both are homozygous for their respective traits. For making the gametes, you can see four types of gametes can be formed. They are independently, they can join to form four types of gametes. And finally, to make the F1 cross, you have to select any of the two gametes and make the genotype. So this will be the F1 generation, which will be tall round plants. All will be heterozygous. Okay, capital T, capital R, small r. So all of F1 offsprings are tall, round, heterozygous in nature. Coming to the second part, that is part 2. Here you can see the phenotype of tall round versus tall round. Why? Because F1 into F1 will give you F2 on self-pollination. Okay. So you will be writing the tall round phenotype versus tall round heterozygous nature of the genotype. Then you are making the gametes as shown here and making the Punnett square respectively by writing the respective letters together. For example, the first column, capital D, capital R, capital R. You can write the phenotype also just below the genotype. So by completing the columns, you will get total 16 plants. Among this, the tall round will be 9, tall wrinkled will be 3, dwarf round will be again 3, and dwarf wrinkled will be 3. So we will be getting the phenotypic ratio 9:3:3:1 by making the Punnett square in a proper way. Okay. So this you may get a question for board examination. How to make the genotypic ratio, we will study in detail in the next class. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.